Good morning, Brad. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. I'm doing better. I tribute to the yeah. How you doing there, Big Steve? You know what it is today, don't you? Yes, you do. It's nice to see you there too, there, Brad.
Knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
Big Eyes, good morning. Nice to see you here.
Knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
Wish good buddy here. Wish you a happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Good morning, Biggies. I don't know whose birthday. John. Franco, good morning. Nice to see you here. Whose birthday is it, Big Steve? Yeah, it ain't my birthday. July 15th is my birthday. At least that's what it says on the birth certificate. Oh. Arts of Comedy. Good morning. Nice to see you here. You're confused? That's okay. What's happening with your channels there? So what? So what? 3? I think somebody's got it out for you. So what? That's right. Don't forget to like the stream. Who are you and where am I? You're in a deep sleep there, Big Steve. Gene, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. You got another strike there, so what? I think you might want to reconsider your program or your format or something like that, because you're going to get to the point where they're not even going to let you log into YouTube, no matter what name you throw out. I'm not monetized yet, I don't think. Supposed to be by the end of June, they said. So I don't know. Finishing up your third pot, Gene? Well, I just we're halfway through the first one right now. Yeah, you'll give it to YouTube. Yeah. So I don't know. I was gonna check it the other day and I didn't do it. I should. So let me see. See what they got to say. Be patient with me. All 'em. 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 ' Um, I'm still going into it. So it says I'm under channel review. It says, well, review started. We will email you when your channel is approved. So there you have it. That's what they're telling me. I like Black Sabbath there, John. Oh, I bet YouTube, or so what? I bet somebody's got your number and they're trying to put you out of business. So, go to John. Go to your community settings, and then you'll when you go down there to your video manager, and then when you go down to your video manager, let me go back into it. Let's see. I'll go into your video manager. I have to bring it all back up again. I can't remember, but you're going to hit go to video manager, then go down to channel. And then when you go to channel, go down to monetization. Once you go to monetization, right at the top, it'll say account status in review. And then you keep scrolling down and it tells you everything. Like I got 11,892 hours. I only needed 4,000. I got 1,462 channel followers. I only needed 1,000. So, you know, I'm just waiting for them to get, you know, they're sitting on their hands. So. Oh. I seen that. I just read that, Big Steve. So. Well, that very well could be there. So what? But I think when it push comes to shove, I think YouTube's going to win, being they're the ones that got the on and off button. You know. Yeah. So hate to think you're getting screwed, ain't you, John? But you are. Trust me. I'm gonna go to your. How long did it take you to once you got the channel followers? When did you get the channel followers? Other than that, I'm looking to see if they put any commercials on any of your videos. I don't see any on this one, the one I just looked at. So, I don't know. Right? Oh, you just got yours a couple weeks ago. Okay. Good morning, East Dad. How is your mom doing? Yeah, I didn't make the deadline. I come in February 24th, 2 days late, or 4 days late. So, well, um, they might well there. So what? I don't know. It's kind of hard to fight the people that have the on and off switch. So and all they have to do is turn it on, or they have to turn it off. So, um, is your mom okay? You said I thought your mom was sick. It is her. So what? Karma is. I don't think YouTube really cares about karma. So, good morning, dirty dog diggers. You're looking lovely as ever. Okay. I just thought it was your mom was sick or something. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. Maybe, I don't know. I thought somebody said your mom was sick. I'm sorry about that if she's not. So, well, good health to her. So, and you're welcome, dirty dog diggers. Oh, let's see.
We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
That's right. We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How about that? Good day, beautiful people. Good day there, Eastad. Good morning, Witchy Princess. How are you doing today? Sorry to hear that your back's hurting. It's just George Jones and his Finally Friday song. So, good morning, Jamin. Nice to have you here.
We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
long as you don't play more than 15 seconds, you're fine. So, according to them, so I don't know. I think they consider 15 seconds incidental. Anything over 15 seconds isn't. So, you guys, everybody, walk up through there and check everybody's channel out. If it's something you're interested in, show them some channel love. Your weekend's only hours away. All right there, Jamin. $30 seconds. I don't know. I don't dare go over 15 seconds. So I haven't had any trouble yet, and I've been doing this for a few weekends. So. Yeah. So. But I like what's his name? I can't even think of his name right now. But he used to play on Dragnet. We'll take it's Friday. We'll take the next 2 days off. You know. So.
We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
Knock off now and take the next 2 days off. So, how about that? Finally, Friday. Jack Webb. Yep, I couldn't remember his name. Jack Webb. He's got one of them great TV voices, just like Morgan. You know. I'm doing good there, Ritten. How are you doing? Did you take in consideration what I wrote to you the other day about a certain moderator? So, I don't know if you were, I know you were at 802s, but I don't know if you were there. But that moderator come in and was begging to be a moderator. He made her a moderator. I talked to him. He took it away, and that person went ballistic. So, and so started. First thing they started screaming was, "Iron Dog, you this and this and this and this." I said, "Hey, don't lie. Don't be, catfishing, and don't tell people who you are when you aren't." So, That's right. He was done, dun, dun. So, Mud Pie Girl, you're looking lovely as ever. So, and James Earl Jones has got a good voice too. So, so. If you I don't know if you're thinking of laugh out loud. If you want, Jamin, I can tell you you're looking lovely as ever too. So, I am Iron Man. That's right. I love that song too. Copen Alone, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. Well, thank you. I'm doing better and better every day. Okay, man. Um, I don't know what time it is where you're at, but oh, call me in about 3 hours, if you would. I'm not gonna. I'm getting off here, and it'll probably be around that time, about 10 o'clock, because we got stuff to do. So call me around 10 o'clock before I get ready to go anywhere. So, but you okay there, Jamin? um, well, that's good. Oh, I'm glad you're doing better there, Copen. Can't find your glasses. Oh, okay. It was me that stung you. Not yet, there, Copen. Not yet. I'm not dancing yet. Margie, good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, I completely understand there too, Franco. Um, all right, there, Jamin. You have a good one, man. Okay, it's 7:07 a.m. So, well, Ritten, if you want, you can call me real quick, and I'll just mute the microphone real quick, and I'll talk to you for a couple of minutes and tell you what was up. So, well, I realize it'll be rude, but I'll pay attention to the chat. And but if you want, you can call me right now, real quick, and I'll let you know. So, or you can wait till after 10. Good morning, Linda's House of Chill. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Mud Pie Girl's got 239 channel followers. Um, let's go check out Mud Pie Girl. Her channel something that interests you, then go ahead and show her some channel love. I'm sure she'll appreciate it and show it back. So, carry on, Jeff and John. Good morning. Nice to see you here. You're looking awesome today. You're on the road. Yeah, if you're on the road, make sure you're paying attention to the road. Don't pay attention to me. Safety first. Yeah, you got 239 channel followers there, Mud Pie Girl.
Rock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
All right, they're written. Trying to get everybody into the mood for Friday. I couldn't sleep last night. I got up 1 o'clock in the morning. I did all the dishes. I did not turn the TV up as high as I could do it. I watched Family Feud and I don't know. Couldn't sleep, so I got up. I did dishes, and then I went back in, watched TV, tried to sleep and couldn't. So I come back out. Well, when I did dishes, I boiled some eggs. So when I come back out, I drained the eggs off and cooled them down, and I peeled them, and that was around 3:30, and so finally, I don't know, around 4 o'clock, I stretched out, and I woke up, and it was starting to get daylight. It was 6:10 or something like that, or 5:58 when I woke up this morning. So I come out and made me some of that, microwave bacon that you have you can put in your cupboard. So I put some of that in the microwave, and I made a pot of coffee, went potty, and then I grabbed a couple boiled eggs and some bacon, and that was my breakfast. So, well, I'm sorry to hear that there, Linda. That's the price of remodeling. Telling you, I've done it, I've done it, I've done it. I know all about it. So, gallantly streaming. Nice to see you here. Feel free gallantly to walk up and down the chat room. If you see somebody you don't know and you want to show them some channel love, check out their channel. If it's something you're interested, show them some channel love, and I'm sure they'll show it back to you. It was pretty tasty there, Mud Pie. So, I'm gonna have to do a video on how to boil eggs for people. So a lot of people don't know how to boil eggs. So I'll have to do a video one day on how to boil an egg, and I'll do another video on how to peel an egg. So I would do it in the same video, but why do one when I can do two? Yep, a tutorial on how to boil an egg. It's a lot harder than what you think. Well, come on in here there gallantly and see what you can get. We don't do a sub for sub here or whatever, but we do. You go in and check them out if you want. If you are interested, you go ahead and show them some channel love, and if they're interested, they'll show it back. So. If you're talking to my wife, she just walked out to the garage to have a cigarette there, Margie. But I'll tell her you said hi. Dirty Dog Diggers, there's no way any dog can compete with this dog right here. So you might as well just put them dogs in a different contest. So when it comes to running with a big dog, they all better stay on the porch. If you guys don't know who Dirty Dog Diggers is, check her channel out. If you got a pooch you love with all your heart, take a picture of that little mangy, furry little critter and send it to Dirty Dog Diggers through her email account. And you'll have to go to her channel and check out the video announcement, and it'll tell you how to get a hold of her with that picture of your little fur baby. And you send it to her and she'll put that little bugger in the contest. And when the contest is over, they'll put them in a random generator, and may the best dog win. And then that dog will get a treat. And if you don't have a dog that's alive right now, but you got a picture of a dog that you had and that you cherished with all your heart, you can send that one in, and then you can just forward the dog treat to another dog. Oh no, I'm already off the porch. All the other dogs are gonna have to stay on the porch because they can't run with a big dog. So Sunshine Cooper, good morning. The dog in your kitchen isn't a little fur baby who weighs 107 pounds and less than 2 years old. Well, that's cool. Dead Dirty Dog Digger. Yeah. Kevin, good morning. Yeah, you can take a cat picture and send it in, say it's your dog. I don't know if that'll work or not, but it might. Depends on if Dirty Dog Digger's got her glasses on or not. If she ain't got her glasses on, she'll probably let her slide. Yep. Good evening to you, Sunshine Cooper. So can your cat dog bark, John? Whoop. No, but it meows a lot. There you go. Yeah, she's gonna do a cat show. So yeah, who let the dogs out? That's cool there, Gene. Hope you're doing some video of it. No barking. You don't shut up. I know. So used to have a few cats. What gets me is the ones that try to meow and they can't do it. I'll look at them and they'll go like that, and I go, meow. And they'll, hey, how the hell did you do that? You know? When I was a garbage man, I used to go to the farms all the time, pick up, the dumpsters over the top, dump them, And a lot of these farmers put the dumpsters out by the barns, next to the cattle pens. So I'd pull up in there, stick it like that. And all these cows are looking at me, and I'd open the window and, oh, these cows are looking, hey man, there's a cow driving that. Yeah, you know how you stop a dog from barking, don't you there, Johnny? You staple its lips together. Yeah. No. Yeah, some cats aren't vocal. My favorite tavern opened an animal shelter next door. They have the abundance of Chinese food on their plate lunch special. Oh, I know. I know that certain YouTuber has vets in trouble for having, sexual intercourse with a patient. I shouldn't take that away from him. He's a damn fine vet. So, yeah. Yeah. Somebody tried to tell me, oh, they don't eat that kind of stuff over there in China. I said, really? So I started showing them, posting links to, videos showing them. I said, yeah, they don't, huh? So, well, I'll tell you what. The only thing they won't eat, um, let me find it up here real quick. Um, uh, okay, here's a list of the stuff they'll eat in China.
Alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, the loveliest of all.
But they won't eat no unicorn, so but they'll eat everything else. Huh. Do I need a stopwatch? Yeah, click, click. Yeah. Tasty, that's right. I'll eat some green alligators, some long-necked geese, some humpty-back rhinos, some chimpanzees, some cats, some rats, some elephants. But they won't eat no unicorn. Yes, sir. I've told that story 100 times on what I've, being a garbage man, what I found at a Chinese restaurant. And I'll never, you know, I would never go to that restaurant ever again. I never went there. I went to pick them up, but I would never go to that restaurant. And it wasn't, I don't know, a couple of weeks after I seen all that stuff sitting there on the garbage can, they were closed down for that exact same reason. You're right, Franco. They do feed the world, but some people call them nasty filthy, dirty vermin animals, but they'll eat something else that's 95% even worse than that, you know. Um, if you could bacon from a dog, our society would change. It would. Marisa, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you here. Kelly Paulson, nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever, too. They are God's gift to people. That's right. Well, thank you for stopping by and showing some support and love. I appreciate it. You're welcome there, Marisa. And you're welcome, Kelly. Especially 1 a.m. as you come down the bar there, Kevin. That's 2 o'clock in most bars, yeah. Yep, you're right there. There's nothing better than bacon. Now, you know what you do if you got 10 pounds of bacon all cooked and put on a plate, then you throw a piece of lettuce on top of that? You have a salad. Except more bacon, that's right. They are, John. You know, people love lobster and crab like that, but they don't understand that lobster and crab are actually the cockroaches of the sea because they go along the bottoms of the ocean, the bottom, you know, the floor of the ocean or you know the lake or whatever you catch them in, and if they're fresh water or whatever, and they're picking off the ground. You know, they're picking off the floor of the you know the bottom of the pond or the lake or the you know the ocean. And making breakfast in the living room. It's convenient. Might be it that way. There you go. Yep, sea spiders. There you go. There, Gene. Lobster. Yeah. Oh, I understand that, John. I really do. But people, you know, they'll say, well, you know, that you know, a pig is filthy and all that. They don't understand, you know, that you know what oh, but a crab and lobster is actually oh, that's delicious. Well, yeah, but they're feasting on rotten dead animals. That's all they're feasting on. So took you a minute to remember where the microwave was. It's over in the recliner. You're right. I raised pigs when I was in FFA, and my pigs were clean. I kept their stall clean. They were out, you know. I had a pasture for them to, you know, run around in. I didn't have a mud bog for them to get into, you know, and they would go out there and dust themselves, come back in. I had clean straw in there, you know. They go in there and lay in the clean straw, clean the pen every day. If you keep them clean, they look clean. So by the end table, there you go. That's a big dog there, Gene. How long before your kitchen will be done? I know you just started it yesterday, but how long before it's going to get done? Wild boar is something else. They are. I've never had it, but people tell me it does. It tastes like pork, but then again, it's got a different kind of taste to it too. And I'm not talking like the wild taste. It's like a mixture, you know, between beef and pork or whatever. So, well, that's good, Linda. Yeah, there's not a lot of fat on a wild hog. They don't get all the, you know, the grain and everything else they get, you know, if they're cooped up in a, you know, pen and they're not able to run or whatever. So, but and they're actually their muscles, their meat is tougher because it, you know, gets used more. But must be great bacon. It'd be lean bacon. Oh, that'd be good. Now, first of all, you'd have to train them to protect you there. So what? And that would be a hard thing to do. They're on the wild side, and I really don't think they care too much about people. Yeah, makes it a little, you know, you know, regular pork fat. So one of the meat markets outside of town, I drove by yesterday and it said 50% off. So I had to go do some stuff and I come back, you know, and I thought, well, hell, I'll stop. A couple of cars in the parking lot. I get out and go to open the door and the door's locked. Come to find out they closed back in April. Never took the sign down or whatever. And but you know, there's a couple cars there, so I'm looking to see where, you know, maybe they're going to sell some of the equipment or whatever. But couldn't find anybody there, so I don't know. I know they used to have a popcorn machine in there, and they used to have some other stuff. So, you know, I'd love to get a popcorn machine, especially if I could get one cheap. So, Sitting a minute, laugh out loud. I learned what scours were when I wore it from head to toes. Huh. I don't know what that is. Huh. You can strip them down, stain them, and varnish them if they're all wood. Raising calves diarrhea. You want to paint your cabinets? They're metal. Okay. Well, sand them down and then varnish them. Sand them down to bare metal. You know, and then clear coat them. Or sand them down and then paint them gunmetal gray or blue steel. That's a pretty cool color. And then clear coat them. A Home Cheapo has varnish stripper without going down the wood. Okay. There you go. Kevin says cover them with vinyl wallpaper. Well, I think if you sanded them down to bare metal, or ground them down to bare metal, and then clear coat them, I think that'd be cool. Take a gallon of gas and a match and tarnish them. Yeah. Yeah. Proud Mom, 1966. Good morning. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, you can soda blast them. Depends on how thick they are. Corn cob blast them or whatever you want. Sand blasting is probably a little extreme because they'll probably warp them, but. I don't know. Are you taking them down or are you leaving them up? If you're taking them down, and you can afford it, then go have them, soda blasted or whatever you want to do. If you leave them up, then sand them down or grind them down and paint, clear coat them or paint them or do whatever you want with them. But metal cabinets are actually pretty cool. So my wife's grandma used to have metal cabinets in one of the apartments that she had. They are well made, So. Well, if you're doing it economically, sandpaper's the cheapest way to go. While you're watching TV, just start sanding. They are different. I live in lower part of Michigan, and I don't know how many people have Marilat Cabinets, but Marilat Cabinets, their corporation headquarters is in town, and they were one of the biggest cabinet makers in the United States for years. So probably 80% of all homes that were built before 2005 probably have Marilat cabinets in them. And I think since 2005, they sold out, and it's some kind of other cabinet maker. And then another, they moved out of that factory and moved it to Japan or something. And now another cabinet factory has moved into that building, but they're making small custom-made cabinets. The only thing about burning them, if you burn the paint off them, you might get it too hot and it'll warp them. So you got to make sure you're not throwing too much heat into them if you're going to burn the paint off them. So. Yeah. You can use, yeah, so you're right there, John Franco. The soda blasting is the fastest way, but you can also use the propane torches. You can buy a tip for your propane torch. It's got a scraper end on it, and you turn on your propane torch and you just start scraping. And what it does is it heats the paint up, and so you can scrape it off, and you keep it moving so you don't heat it up so hot that because you leave a propane torch in the same spot for a couple of 30-40 seconds, you could actually warp it. But this, what it does, it just warms up the paint, and then the scraper will actually scrape it right off. So pro tip, do not use gasoline in the cabinets or in your apartment. And you can use paint stripper. There's a lot of stuff you can do. In fact, I got one of them tips out there in my garage. Somebody was on the shelf. Somebody, what's that for? And I said, that's exactly, I told them what it's for. So you put it on your propane torch, and if you want to strip paint off the metal, you can actually use it to strip, paint off the dresser and stuff like that. Because all it does is just warms up the paint, and it softens it up so you can scrape it off. So. Yeah. And you can buy a whole house full of cabinets for little or no money out on Craigslist and stuff. So. You excuse me, I got to get me a warm up and make another pot of coffee, but I'll be right back. Y'all talk to one another. Sorry about that. I had to make another pot. So Creators Alliance, nice to have you here. That's what mine says too, Franco. So yeah, propane. No, that was Pinkerton Bowden. Check it out there, Kevin. Go to Pinkerton and Bowden on YouTube, and there's a song called Propane. And most generally might, that's what it means there, Franco. Yeah, hold on a second there, Kevin. Um,
Get warm when you're down on the farm. Propane. If you live in the sticks and your income is fixed, propane.
there you go. Propane, propane, propane. Oh, it is a pretty cool song. Pinkerton and Bowden sing it. Those guys are pretty cool. It's Pinkard, Pinkard, and then Bowden, Bowden. You know, they got Ghost Riders in the Sky, but they call Fudge Packers from behind or something like that. So it's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Fudge Packers in Disguise. That's what it's called. Yeah. These guys are pretty cool. And then they broke up. So. Soulless Trenchcoat, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. So. You know what today is? Take the next 2 days off. So I'm doing good. I think that's done. That's right. It's all in the delivery. You're right.
Where all those bottles come from? Did you ever drink the bottle?
Huh?
Did you ever drink the bottle?
No, I only had this much in it, so I dumped them out last night. I made some room in the refrigerator. There was a possum in the shed. You just saw it. Don't worry about it, Linda. They're not going to eat too much. All right there, Kevin. Have a great day. And if you want a good laugh, listen to that Pinkerton Bowden. You'll love them guys. They're funnier than heck. So. That's right. No, they're great. All you just got to do is learn how to cook them just right. So do I have any plans for the day? Yes, I've got to go, me and the missus have got to go pick up all the supplies for a hot dog block party tomorrow. So got to get 4 boxes of hot dogs and 20 packs of 16 or 12 count buns. So, and no, 25 packs of 16 count buns or 12 pack buns. We got 25 packs of those. Probably I got to get a gallon of relish and I don't know, half a gallon of mustard or so. Pick up some other stuff, you know. That you have real hot dogs, yeah. Yeah, you know. I've got a cart out in my garage. I got a second cart out there that's not mine, but the guy wants me to buy it that owns it. I got all his equipment sitting in my garage. I could start, you know, have 2 hot dog carts going at the same time if I wanted to. Just I'm not healthy enough to do it, and if I was, I would have the other one out there. So. I figured that's who it was. So. Thank you, Margie, for your time. I appreciate you coming in. I really do. It's nice of you to come in and join us. I really do appreciate you. I wanted something that I could do that didn't take a lot of work there, Linda. And it is a lot of work, but it's only a lot of work just, you know, a day or 2 a week. And there is a lot of potential for profit. Once you pay off your equipment and stuff, your profit margin is around 65% on your hot dogs and your sausages. Then you sell other stuff like water and pop and chips. My hot dogs I'm making 69% profit on the hot dogs. And that's, you know, with a bun and all the condiments and stuff at 69%. The chips are 84% profit, and the water is 93% profit, and the pop is around 76% profit. So that's where you make your money, is from chips, pop, and water. You know, you offer the hot dogs and the sausages because that's what they want to eat, and then you push the pops and chips and stuff. You know, you still make money off the hot dogs and sausages, but you push the pop and chips and water. on a hot day, I try to push water more than pop because I make a lot more money on the water than I do on the pop, and profit. So I can buy a $3.25 case of 35 bottle water, and it is quality brand water. It's not the generic or whatever. It's a name brand water. And it's got the bottle is good and tight, it's stiff. It's not one of them bottles that you set on the table and it leans, because the bottle's so thin that there's nothing there to hold the bottle up. But I can buy 35 of them for like $3.25 or something like that, and I sell them for $1 a piece. You figure out what the profit margin is on that, 90-some%. So, we sell, or we offer Faygo Pop, and I get a deal on my Faygo Pop. Faygo Pop is a made in Michigan pop, or soda, whatever you guys like to prefer it as. And my water is even from Michigan. 90% of the stuff we sell on the cart is made in Michigan, or is from Michigan, or has something to do with Michigan. So there's Michigan jobs involved with everything, or 90% of everything I sell. You're right, gallantly streaming. So, the water comes from Jackson, Michigan, which is like 30 miles from here, and it's from an artesian well up there in Jackson. And so the water's from Michigan. The chili is made and distributed in Michigan. The ketchup is made in Michigan. The mustard isn't. My hot dogs and sausages are from Gordon Food Services, and they are distributed out of Michigan. So there's jobs from being distributed, but it's not made in Michigan. The chips are made in Michigan, and the buns are made in Michigan. So I try to stimulate the economy by selling most of the stuff I can locally made. My relish is made in Michigan. The jalapenos is made in Michigan. They're diced jalapenos, so they're canned and grown and made in Michigan. The onions are grown in Michigan. They're distributed out of Michigan. I buy my onions already chopped, so they are, they're grown in Michigan. They're sent to a plant where they are, cleaned and then chopped and then bagged and all that and sent. So there's all those different jobs. So. It's Double X. Where's Double X? Let's see. Okay, how you doing, Double X? I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Let me check your channel out. So. How old are you, Double X? Not that it matters. I just would like to know. Ian, nice to see you here, man. A quick hello. Well, let's see. Here you go, Ian.
Rock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
Yeah, that's because it's finally Friday.
Come on this morning, I'll be broke.
Finally Friday. So, finally Friday. Yabba dabba doo. That's right. So, no. And Linda can sell chili dogs. Yeah. Our chili, you know, our sauerkraut is actually Polish sauerkraut, but it is canned and distributed out of Michigan. So we have a bunch of stuff that's in Michigan. So. Oh man. So how's everybody today? Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff in Michigan. Michigan actually is the home of the Coney dog. Everybody thinks it was in New York, but Michigan was the first one to do the Coney dog. So Coney sauce was developed in Michigan. People go, well, no, it's because Coney Island in New York. No, it was developed in Michigan. It was taken to New York. So, and it was sold at whatever, and people assimilate Coney dogs with Coney Island, and that's not how it is really. So, and there are different. You can get on YouTube, and there's 2,000 different recipes on how to make a Coney dog. So, and people get upset when you say you got chili dogs, you got Coney dogs. Well, this isn't what I was expecting. Well, if I come up with 2,000 different recipes, you still wouldn't be happy because it wouldn't be the one you were expecting. So, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Huh? Yeah, there was a guy that got into it with my wife. So she didn't know the difference between chili dogs and Coney dogs. And, she about told him where to go get off at. But, like I said, there's like 2,000 different recipes. And the difference between chili and Coney is nothing. Coney mainly puts a lot more meat in it. Chili is exactly that, chili. It's not beans. It's basically the old style chili. I've had chili dogs, with beans and tomatoes and stewed tomatoes and celery and all that, hamburger on it and everything. And I like a chili dog like that. My wife makes good chili, and I like chili like that. So and we'd have hot dogs and we'd have chili left over, and I'd take a scoop of that, warm it up, and put it on a hot dog, and there you go. So a lot of people prefer different ones. They prefer Coney, they prefer chili. You can't make them happy. Yeah, so we got 9 toppings to go on top of that. And a lot of Coney sauce is made with beef hearts, and if people knew that Coney sauce was made with beef hearts and other organs, they wouldn't eat it. For one thing, but huh? All right. Have a Italian hot dogs. That sounds pretty good. One word, manwich. There you go. Sloppy Joe on a hot dog. basically that's what Coney is a sloppy Joe, but it's not got the sweetness to it. It's just a sloppy Joe with a, basically a chili, um, a meaty chili sauce, and it's not really, um, but it's a dry. It's not, a moist sauce. It's sort of like a dry sauce. It's not powder, but what I'm saying is um, it's not where you can just pour it. You have to put it on with a spoon and pat it down because when you put it there, it just lays there in a clump. So. Big bun, French fries, onion and cheese. Too hot. Yeah, yeah. You know why it's two hot dogs there, John? Don't you? Because the hot dogs they're giving you are, 11 to 1s or 12 to 1s or whatever like that. So they're less than an ounce a piece. So instead of doing that, we buy the 8 to 1s, which means it's 2 ounces, a 2-ounce hot dog. So you get the same hot dog weight, but you just get one hot dog. So I've seen them guys, they'll grab, they got their special little, fork, and they'll grab 2 hot dogs, throw it in a bun, slide the fork backwards, and then they'll throw the mustard on it and onion, and say, here you go. Well, basically, you got one hot dog that looks like 2 hot dogs, and you think you're getting a bunch, but you're not. And then that way they can sell it to you for a lot more money because you think I'm getting 2 hot dogs for, on one sandwich. So now I'm paying $4 for that. Well, no, you're getting the same hot dog that I'm selling for $2.50, and you're getting screwed for $1.50 on it. So, But my wife's the best hot dog cooker in town. So she can show you how to steam a dog. We're gonna put a small flat top griddle on it, and that way if people want a crisp hot dog, all they got to do is say I'll throw one on the flat top, and crisp it up, and throw the hot dog bun on there and warm it up too. So. I have no idea what Canish is. So. You ever had a buffalo dog from the Buffalo Stadium there, John? No comment. Oh. Potato knish? I've never had it. Well, the Buffalo Buffalo Bills has their own hot dog, and it's called a Buffalo dog. And you can buy them. Walmart sells them. Sam's Clubs will carry them, but it's only when it's in season. And they're like $7 or $8 a pound. And they are probably the best hot dog you'll ever eat. You leave them in the freezer, and when you go to cook them, you take them right from the freezer. You put them on your grill on a low heat, and you let them cook. And let them sear on one side, flip them over, let them sear on the other side. And when they break open, when they pop open, that's when they're done. And it'll be the best hot dog you ever had, I'm telling you.
I've never been to Buffalo Bills Stadium, but I had a friend at the campground. He had friends that lived in Buffalo, and they worked in Toledo, Ohio. And so they would go home and visit their families or whatever, and they would pick up, cases of buffalo dogs and bring them back to Toledo, the people in Toledo, because, people couldn't believe how well, I said, if you ever tried a buffalo dog, you'd never eat another one. So these guys would go there and they'd buy cases of the stuff and bring it back. And, these guys would love them. And they're like $7 or $8 a pound for them. So they're expensive, but they're worth it, and, if we were going to sell them on the cart, we'd have to get like $4 a piece for them, but they'd be worth it. So. I also need to open them up and put mustard on them. Sounds cool. Junkyard, good morning. Nice to see you here. Big Steve must have fell asleep or something. Oh. Sandy K, good morning. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Hot Dog Haven, you're right. By the way, Junkyard, you're late. You got any excuse for that? There will be a right up in your little time slot there by your time card. Being late. Don't give me that excuse. You had to tend to animals and all that stuff. Check out on the farm because we all know better than that. So, I don't. I'm glad you like to play along. I don't have a note. Please don't write me up. No pink slip. So yeah. No. Oh God. Don't have a note from mommy. Don't have a note from the doctor. Well, hell, thank you, Sandy. I went to, I worked at a garbage company one day, and, I worked for them. And one day I didn't go to work, and I called in and said I was sick. And they said, well, I went to work the next day and they said, you got a note from your doctor? I said, for what? Well, that you were sick. I said, if you think I'm going to the doctor because I don't feel well, I didn't feel well enough to drive, but if you don't think I'm not, I'm going to the doctor because you guys want me to go to the doctor and pay them so much money just because I don't feel well enough to drive a 50,000 pound truck, you guys are sadly mistaken, and they tried to enforce that, they tried that a few times on a few people, and, the union went in and said, hey, no, that ain't how it works here. If you want them to go to the doctor, then you put it in the next contract, and they tried to do that a couple of times and they didn't. So, they couldn't get it done. Because, there's a difference between being sick and being well enough to drive, a massive amount, massive piece of equipment down the road. There you go. I had a doctor on retainer when I was taking my sick leave up. There you go. Yeah. Hey, doc, can you sign this? No. Whatever happened to the good old days there, Junkyard, where you could just take an old prescription pad right off the doctor's desk and then, rip off 4 or 5 of them and then, sign his name real to it and then, hand it in. There's my doctor's excuse. Them was the good old days. Now you try it, they throw you in jail for it. Some, forgery or something like that, I don't know. You missed 3 days of work, you had to have one. Yeah, those days are gone, ain't they, Dutchy Dutch? Yeah. I tell you what, first time it wasn't the first time, but I had the physical one time for work. Walked into the doctor's office and, they took me back, put me in a waiting room. Doctor come in. He was about 99 years old. He come in smoking a cigarette, put it right on the counter, said, drop your pants. So I did. Reached right down, cough, cough. Reached right over, picked up the cigarette, never even had on gloves. He said, you're good to go. And walked out. I said, wow, man, you must really love your job. Oh. Nowadays, they put on rubber gloves before they open the door to come in. So, finally Friday. Yeah. That's all this doctor did was he's an industrial medicine doctor, which works, for companies. And, he worked in the hospital for a while and stuff like that. Then he got his own, he did his own practice and worked in the hospital. And the guy was, I think he was 85 years old when he quit working. So, yeah. Yep, a new month yet again. Yep. It has went by. Went there one time, he hired pointing to a picture of an ice cream. That's how you make your money. So. That's the house that Brown and Root built me. That would be funny. Oh. Well, happy birthday to your mother, Sandy. They was building the Weyerhaeuser plant and they sent everybody, yeah. And I bet he was making money hand over fist. What gets me, if he was smart, every other one he'd have said no. They didn't pass. No. That way they'd have to keep sending until that way he could have got a new Caddy and a new Lincoln and a Ferrari and all that other stuff there, junkyard. You got to be a thinker in that business. So, asked me if I could dig a ditch. Yeah, I can dig a ditch, but I ain't gonna. Okay, you're good enough to go. So. Did he want you to dig a ditch for him? Draw with Vitor. Yellow. Good morning. How are you doing? He said, you good then? That's right. Yeah, I can dig a ditch, but I ain't gonna. Well, you're okay then. Go to work. Oh. Those were the good old days, junkyard. Now people seem to care too much because they don't want to be offended too much or whatever, Back then, it didn't matter if you gimped on in, as long as you looked like you were straight when you walked through the door and you were straight when you walked out of the door. When after you got out, the door shut and you crawled on your hands and knees, you were okay to pass that physical. So, Probably 19. Did they have electricity back then, junkyard? I was asking for a friend. So. And just got it. Yeah. We were working for the garbage company. We were doing a contract negotiations, and they were telling us about this good insurance. And I said, "You guys got doctors around here, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, and we pay them with chickens too." B&J, nice to see you. Glad you came back. And just got it in 1947. And that was right after the Dust Bowl, wasn't it? By the way, Draw with Vitor, how are you doing today? Nice to see you here. Nice to have all you guys here and all you ladies. Your mom was a charter member of the Choctaw Electric. That's pretty cool. Didn't the charter members get, because a lot of these electric companies and the charter members, didn't they get special, I don't want to say deals, but they got special, special incentives or whatever on their electric than the ones that come in afterwards or something like that. But now there's a commercial's been going on TV about some of these electric companies now are charters again, So. Good morning, FFP. Good morning. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you here. She got a bill for $48,000. Let's see. That's going to carry to one. Can I make payment arrangements on that? Oh, that's too bad. There, Draw with Vitor. Good morning, boss lady Lexi. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Marie Kaplinger, you're looking lovely as ever. You slept late? Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, you probably didn't. You probably needed this sleep. So, gently streaming, saying good morning to everybody. That would have been funny. Can I make payment arrangements on this $48,000 bill? Sure you can. Well, how much is that? $48,000. You're doing your video today, Sandy, on how to do it now. Yeah, there's no sense of worrying about it because you know it isn't right there. So. You going up to Vancouver Island to get your salmon? Well, watch out for the cougars and the bears up there. So. Yeah, I told you, never shut up. That little light in the refrigerator must have been on all this time, Mom. So. You are going to catch a bunch of salmon and smoke it and send it to me, right, FFP? I love smoked whitefish, you know. It's so expensive though. You can't, you know, you get it and it's so expensive here. I want to buy some fish myself. I got a smoker. I want to buy some fish and then just smoke it myself, I guess. Actually, I got some cod out there, cod fillets. I can thaw those out and put them in a basket and smoke those for a while. I think those would be pretty cool. So. That's pretty cool. You weren't the only one that called about it, yeah. You got it. Well, you're welcome there, Marie. Thank you. Yeah. Good old Uncle Arthritis. He needs to go someplace. So. I'm doing okay there, boss lady. I'm getting better and better every day. So. Hip's getting better and better. So. It does. It costs an arm and a leg. And I, like I said, I got some cod out in the freezer. I could actually thaw it out and then, you know, smoke it. But I don't have any, what I got out there is mesquite. And I don't think mesquite would be good. I think you need to do it with an alder or an oak or something like that. And hickory don't even taste that good on fish. So. That's why they have bulletproof glass in the lobby. Yeah, I don't blame them. No. No. And I like taking, we go to Sam's Club, we'll buy salmon fillets, you know, 4 pounds, 5 pound salmon fillet. And it's skinless. And what I'll do is I'll take a sheet of aluminum foil about 3.5, 4 feet long. And I will spray it with some Pam. You know, on the sheet, the aluminum foil itself. And then I will sprinkle some, you know, salt and pepper and some, cut some fresh lemon wedges or slices up and I'll put it on there. And I will fold the aluminum foil over, crimp the sides up, and then
fold the end over so it makes it like a pouch, and I'll put it on the grill, and I'll wait till that thing puffs up. And then when it puffs up, I'll flip it over, and when you flip it over, it automatically deflates. And then once it deflates, you wait for it to puff back up again, and when it puffs up again, it's done. And man, it's juicy, it tastes great. But ever since I had my gastric bypass, I can't eat salmon for a reason. I haven't had it in about a year. Maybe I can eat it now, but I couldn't eat it when I first had my gastric bypass. Need a dress, and will send my best this year because you are a good guy. Smoke mine with apple. Nice. You make me hungry. All right, I'll give you my address. I'll put it in your about page in your community. Your messages. So you don't have to send me any. So you got peppers up your Serrano peppers yesterday. Oh, that's pretty cool. And you've got honey and garlic. Okay. All right, I'll send it to your email there. So, I have no idea, fireman. I don't know where he's at. I figured he'd be here. You know, usually we have a panel on Friday, but he hasn't showed up. So, not hot enough yet. You want to come on up there, fireman? I haven't seen Angry Amish or nobody yet this morning, so, or, well, not nobody. I mean, I haven't seen, a lot of the regulars haven't been in here yet either, so. There we go. Need coffee, be right back. So.
We'll knock off now and take the next 2 days off. How's that?
I don't get the motor running for a wild weekend. Oh. Yep, Looney Tunes. It's George Jones and Finally Friday with I can't remember what they call it, but it's pretty cool. Sound effects. Yep. Yeah, ba-da-ba-doo. George is getting wound up. That's right. Getting wound up for a wild weekend. I like George Jones. I like his music. So, don't need no rocking chair. High tech redneck. You know, he stopped loving her today. I like all them songs from George. I like the ones when he was singing with Loretta Lynn and, Tammy Wynette. So, oh, yeah. I like the song. They call me No Show Jones because he gets so damn drunk he wouldn't show up. Yeah. They call me No Show Jones. Oh, yeah. He was pretty proud of that too. He even made a song about it. So that's when music was actually music there, you know. They got this country music now. It ain't country music to me. So I like Randy Travis, John Anderson. Um, there's a bunch of them I like. Hank Williams Jr. I was never a fan of Hank Williams Senior. You know, everybody said, well, you know, he was the best, and I really didn't like him. Wasn't my kind of, you know, country music, but I liked Roger Miller. You know. Yep, I've seen that before. So all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. So need a hot tub that can fit 10 so you can jump out and I can jump in. So yep, George driving the John Deere right lawnmower. Yeah. And Tracy Lawrence is there. Hi, George. So then you got Vince Gill, you know, at the same time. Yeah. Called George Jones a possum. Pickerick 2 just went live. I had a flat tire. Thank God I had asparagus. I have no idea how that come about, but is there a manicurist in the house? I need my nails done. Good morning, Grizz. How are you doing today? Nice to see you here. Yeah, they took his car keys away, yeah. Oh. I remember that. Good morning, Grizz. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, by the way, Grizz. Oh. Oh, Fireman CB. You're looking lovely as ever.
Yeah, thanks. I just woke up.
Huh?
Yeah, I was up all night making videos.
Really?
Yeah.
Nighttime videos?
Yeah, right. Since everybody is in here, anybody using OBS, you need to check your version. I'll put it in chat, and there's a reason. The newest version, there's a new version out. If anybody's got version, what is it, 2110, it doesn't auto-update itself. I made a video about it, but so you don't have to sit through a 1-minute video.
Okay.
I figured I'd put it here. You can type it.
That's pretty cool there, Grizz. At least your fingernails are clean on the top.
I don't know. I can't get my OBS to work, so I don't even a deal. I'm gonna actually take it back out of the computer. So
Here we go. Now what's up there? Good morning, Grizz. It's good to see you, bud. What problems are you having with it anyway?
I don't know. I basically I probably don't understand it. For one thing, so
Well, if you
And,
want, I can walk you through it. We can do a one-to-one if you want to do that, and I'll walk you right through it. It's worth it. It really is. Hold on, frickin' cat. Okay, sorry
yeah,
about
we
that.
can do that someday. We can do that someday. You know,
OBS
whenever
looks,
you're not busy. So
it looks intimidating, but it's actually not. It's real easy to do, and I think it's better off so that way if you get on a panel or something like that, if you want to use it, not that you have to, you can put your name at the bottom of the screen. Somebody knows who you are. Part of the problem is I go to other channels and they'll say, who's that on the screen? And it's like, really? You know, like I'm saying yesterday, Google rolls out all these new changes, or YouTube, all these new features and everything, but they don't want to fix what's already broken.
right.
That's weird. Oh,
Yeah, it is. They don't care.
it just gave me a notification that you were using Toolbox.
Yeah, I just turned it on, see if I could get the banner to work, and it wasn't.
Yeah, you can't even upload your own custom banner.
Yeah.
They need to fix that.
I haven't done it in a while. I thought maybe it might work now again, but it doesn't. So
Right. Nobody knows who. What's that?
FFP says, nice. I always wondered who is who, fireman.
Yeah, it's hard to tell the difference. We look so much alike. It's almost like I got a twin, you know?
Twins. Speaking of twins, on my birthday on the 15th of July, my brother is coming up and we're going to do a live stream together. So
That would be awesome.
yeah.
Have you heard from Old Mucker? What's going on with him?
Old Mucker, about a week and a half ago, I guess, I had a live stream on Sunday. And I said Sunday snack chat. And he was the first one in, and he commented, F you snack chat, you know, FUCK snack chat.
Right.
So I deleted it. I said, you can't, you're a moderator and only moderators can type that word in. And I don't want that word in my chat room because I have, this is family and I can get in trouble for that. And he said, the hell with that, take my wrench away. I'll never be back. I'm not coming back. And, I haven't took his wrench away. I haven't done anything to him,
That's not like him. I think he was just having a bad day or something.
He hasn't called. He used to call me 3-4 times a day. He hasn't called me in 2 weeks.
I feel bad. I haven't kept in touch with him in a long time, and I need to do that.
Well, I was there a few days ago, and I watched one of his videos and left a comment on it and stuff. But
right.
I don't understand why he got mad because I took it off. He said, well, he told Kathy that he should have been the one taking it off, not me. Well, I took it off because I felt the urgency to get it off before too many people seen it.
Right. Well, you're walking a fine line when it comes to language and stuff like that. You know who the channel is, and I know who the channel is. And I'm not knocking anybody if you allow, foul language or something like that. You got to change the rating on your channel, and you want to try to appeal to everybody. If you allow it, it continues on. And I'm not knocking Mucker. Don't think that I am.
Right.
Mucker, I like Mucker. He's unique, and he says it like it is, whether you like it or not. And some people just can't handle that.
Right. Well, I'm not saying anything bad either. I like Mucker. I really do.
Right.
But yesterday he put up that live stream. I can't remember what it was, but it had the F word in it, and and it was either
Yeah, but the way right. He's got his own followers and so forth. And if he uses it, not to sound like an idiot, but it's his channel. If that's what he wants to do, who knows?
Right. But Kathy went there and it was gone. He never even put it up, did he? No, she said no. What do you never even put it? Huh? I just was talking about it. No.
John Franco, I'm using a Samsung microphone. Cost me $20 on Craigslist. I wanted to start upgrading my videos, making my audio and my video better and everything like this. And this mic normally goes for $100. And when I found this for $20, I had to snap it up.
Then nobody can write them kind of comments, but moderators can.
Now, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, you're saying OBS is pretty much the same on the PS4. I didn't know you could do that on the PS4. I got to get with the times because these PS4s, some of the things these game consoles can do is just phenomenal.
Samsung.
Well, no, I'll type it in chat. Yeah, I put it in chat. A lot of people, Blue Yeti, Snowball, you hear Blue Yeti and Snowball Roadcasters. Everybody goes out and buys all these fancy microphones and say, oh, you got to get this, you got to get that. This is a great mic. Everybody knows the name. This microphone just works phenomenal for what I need it for. So I'm not even going to change my audio. I mean, I just did I had 3 companies contact me to do reviews on their products. And they asked me, they said, what are you using for your microphone? Because they want to use it for themselves. And they sell hundreds of products. And I'm like, I don't see anything special in it. It cost me $20.
Huh. Where'd you get it from? Amazon?
No, Craigslist. That's where I did what most people did. I got OBS. I wanted to take my videos to the next level. So what I did was I'm going to go out and get green screens. I spent hours looking up 3-point lighting on YouTube. Oh, you need to have this fancy light. You got to get that fancy light. Well, I found a 3-point system, spent hours on YouTube researching lights and all of this crap and how to set them up and all of this crap. And I came home, I went out, got a brand new camera. I turned all my lights on. I kid you not. But I forgot to connect my camera. So I don't know. I tripped over the power cord or something like that. I turned my camera on. I had no lights on. The green screen was working phenomenal with no lights. And I'm like, you kidding me? I just spent all this money for this 3-point lighting system that I have. And it was working great. As soon as I turned the lights on, I was having problems getting the light amounts working properly. So I was overthinking the process, so to speak. But like I said, you want to do a one-on-one when it comes to the green screen, we can do that. That's not a problem.
All right. That's fine. You'll have to show me how to get on Google Hangouts because I don't even know how to do that either.
I'm lucky to even turn on the computer.
I don't know how to, people are calling me on the Google Hangouts and stuff. I don't know how to get on it. This is the only way I know how to get on it is from YouTube. I don't know how to do a one-on-one or whatever. I can't invite anybody. I don't know how to invite anybody for a one-on-one or nothing.
You don't know how to do Google Hangouts on a one-on-one?
Nope.
But you invited me to this Google Hangouts.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how, if I'm not on a YouTube channel, I don't know how to just, have you hang out to hang out.
You know how to, okay, when you know how to open Google Hangouts from within your browser, right?
I don't have it in my browser.
Do you have Google Chrome on your computer?
Yeah, Google Chrome, yeah.
Okay. Open Google Chrome and go to, what is it? Hangouts.google.com. And you'll be able to sign in that way. And then of course you'll see your friends list and everything. Your contacts will already be in there. And you just click on my name and then click on the video and you call me. The video icon rather. Junkyard Dog, to answer your question about the video camera. Biggest thing is a lot of people, you go to YouTube, everybody's got a review on what you should get. Logitech by far is the simplest and easiest to go with. There's other brands out there. The thing about a video camera, a lot of people say, I want to get the latest and greatest camera. I want to get a 4K camera. I don't know anybody that has a 4K TV except one person. That's it, out of hundreds and hundreds of people. So if you want to get a 4K, not many people can afford that for a monitor, let alone a TV. So if you stick with your 1080p, you're going to be just fine. I am currently using a Logitech 922. I've looked at many reviews, and by far that seems to be the best. The best thing to do is look at other live streams. Good morning, Elena.
Good morning, Elena. You're looking lovely as ever.
And look at my video. If it's crystal clear, I'm using a Logitech C922. You can get that. Any of the Logitechs are good, but it's nice to get one with green screen capabilities. I wonder if I just put Grizz to sleep.
No, you just said good morning, Elena.
I know. I like picking on him. I like picking on Grizz because he gives it back to me.
He's probably busy with a jackknife scraping the stuff out from underneath his fingernails right now. He must have had a little accident this morning. Fingers broke through the toilet paper.
I wouldn't call yourself a dummy, Junkyard Dog. I get a degree in computer science. All that shit's, obsolete. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that word. My bad. All that stuff is obsolete now. And you should see me trying to navigate some of this, like OBS. It took me forever. It's a nightmare. So I wouldn't call yourself a dummy per se.
Is that called holy sheet? Yeah, that's right, there, Junkyard. When it breaks through the toilet paper, it's called holy sheet.
I'm trying to send you my phone number. Where is it?
Don't be late for the ball bell. Good morning, and you're looking lovely as ever. How are you doing this fine Friday?
There it is. I'm sending this to I sent you an invite. When you accept it, I'll give you my phone number and you can call me direct and I can walk you through it.
Okay. I just got it.
Okay.
I got it on my phone, so.
Right. Yeah, I love OBS. Once you get over the intimidation factor, it's really easy to use. It can be fidgety.
You know what today is, don't you, fireman?
Hello, 802 Vids. Good morning.
802, good morning. Nice to see you here. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it today or not, but
oh, it doesn't have to be today. Don't worry about it.
as I gotta go shopping here shortly. So
Okay.
gotta go buy $300 worth of hot dogs and supplies for a block party tomorrow. So,
Oh, fun.
well, it's gonna make good money, so I'm not worried about it. So.
Do you don't know Brenda G's Designs, right?
Who?
Brenda G's Designs.
Yeah, I know who she is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm only asking for a reason.
Oh, okay. I'm not acquainted with her, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's a good mod.
Yeah.
No, the reason I was asking, I stayed up till, was it midnight, the past 3 nights, helping her get her new system up and running and get an OBS on. She's very, very technically challenged. And if she can figure out OBS, you can, believe me.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm having trouble striking matches. So.
That's funny you should mention that. I found a bunch of wood matches the other day, completely dry in the closet. And here's something. They're the kind that'll strike on anything. I don't even think you can buy them anymore, can you?
You can, but you usually got to go to a camping store to get them. They don't usually sell them at the the outlet store, the retail stores and stuff like that. Yeah, you go to a specialty camping store.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could buy them either. And I used to go to a party store on my way up to Manistee, Michigan, and it was a party store, camping store, and stuff like that. All your outdoor needs plus a party store, and they had them there. So.
Right.
All right, there, FFP. You have a good day fishing, man.
Yeah, everybody's so safety oriented today. It's hard to get stuff like that,
Right, it is. Because people, they get their houses burned down and stuff. Well, they had them for 200 years, and people didn't get their houses burned down then. It's just that people weren't watching their, paying attention to their kids.
Mm-hmm. I always like the old saying, what was it? Remove all the warning labels and let nature sort the rest out. I always thought that was funny.
That's right.
You got to light it with fire. It sounds about right.
Yeah. Then they got them waterproof matches. Those are pretty cool. They're actually wax coated, and then you strike them. It melts the wax off enough to strike the match on fire. Then it takes a hell of a lot to get it to go out. So.
There's no bell on my channel. Now he's going to make me go look. I see it coming.
I got a bell there. I got it ring.
Why am I looking at my own channel? I'm not going to see a bell. Really? No, I fell for that one. You might have to refresh. I don't know, food. YouTube's doing some funky stuff. They still haven't fixed the problems that they have. No, I believe you. Believe me. I get notifications of Green Bay live streaming, and he live streamed, 9 o'clock last night? And here it is, 9 in the morning. 12 hours later, I'm getting a notification. I haven't even gotten a notification for this live stream that we're currently in yet. I'll probably get it in another 4 or 5 hours.
And they know all about it.
Yep. And and yet they have this new feature on here. It's just like Facebook Messenger, and they integrated it into YouTube. I hate it. I don't like it at all. It's just like Hangouts. So I don't know if they're thinking of doing something with Hangouts or what the hell they're up to.
The Smart Cooking, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. Check your channel out. You got 3.9 thousand channel followers. Now you got 3.9 thousand and one. Well, you're not 3,915 now. And by the way, you're looking lovely as ever. So, nice to have you here.
I do, Junkyard. I thought Yahoo Messenger was still around. I don't know. It's been that many years since I used it. Take care, Food Forest.
See you later, FFP. Have a good one.
And it's funny, this new feature, they're not making available to everybody. And I don't know why they're not doing that. You got to receive an invite from another YouTube user that has it.
Huh.
See if I can find it on here.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'll show it to you in a second. Come on. Not that one. Share. It would be this one right here. This is basically the YouTube / Google Hangouts Messenger. This is the new one. It's right next to your bell, and you click on it. And you can, it's stupid. It really is. So you can click on it, and you can send a video. It's just like Facebook Messenger. So basically you can, it's like a private little chat within YouTube.
That's
Why
on
not?
your homepage?
That's on my, here's the thing. No, you can never see this little icon up here on your homepage. This icon right here, it will only show up if you're on somebody else's stream. It doesn't show up on your homepage. So yeah, it's kind of strange. But it allows you to send videos. You can't live stream from it, but you can send videos and you can chat with other people if they're in your circle, kind of like Google. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Good.
Jade Rafiki, good morning. Mystical Angel Christina, otherwise known as Mac. You both are looking lovely as ever. Nice of you to be here. I appreciate it.
Good morning, Christina. She's another one I got to go over with OBS with. She just got her green screen. I think she got her lights. If she doesn't, I'm going to ride her ass till she does.
Study boys, good morning.
Study boys, good morning.
Keep your line right there, Food Forest. There you go. Cab had a real nice live stream last night.
Did he?
Oh yeah, I wish I could have stayed for it all, but I had one already scheduled for 8 o'clock, so I had to leave at like 7:57. So,
All right. Let me see if I can get Cab in here. I'm going to harass him. I enjoy
he's
doing
probably
that.
sleeping.
Oh, I'll find out in a second. Creator Studio. Yeah, if you install Google Hangouts on your Chrome or go through it through Chrome, it's a lot easier. So that way you don't have to send me a private message within
Right.
YouTube. Let's see, community.
Yours wanted to know if that was a message list that you showed.
A message list that I showed?
Yeah, when you showed that video thing. Where
Oh,
you
you're
could
talking-
send through that button.
Basically, like I said, it says messages. It doesn't replace the, what would you call the messages icon that you would normally see under Creator Studio. It's just private messages. That's all it is. And this is Cab 7 and I going, hide, just going back and forth. It's just like Facebook Messenger. I just don't see the advantage to it, to be honest with you. Okay, who is this? Oh, yeah, it's only Christina. She sent me a message. Okay, time to go to find cab 7. Where are you? Let's see if we can get him in here.
He says he has it too, but he hasn't used it yet.
I don't see the advantage to it, Grizz. I really don't. What's the difference between that and Hangouts? I sent Cab 7 a message. I told him we were waiting on him.
He's probably sending another message back. I don't care.
He might be resting.
Probably no one is on. Get it done before the heat gets out there.
Yeah. It's that time of year, unfortunately. There we go.
Boy Meets Food Review. How you doing, Boy 81? Nice to see you here.
I'm going to get another coffee.
Okay.
Okay, who sent that? Mystic Angel. Oh, God. Mystic Angel Christina told me that next week is the last day of work for her school year. So that means she'll have plenty of time during the day to harass me.
There you go.
She's a good friend. We talk every other day or so. She's a really good friend. She's trying to step up her game by using green screen OBS and stuff like that. Invite to live stream when no one. I don't know, Grizz. You might be right. But I think you could do the same thing through Google Hangouts. Because usually when somebody live streams, we put it in Google Hangouts as a group. So I don't know.
Right. Well, any excuse is better than none there, Junkyard.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back. Coffee.
All right. How you doing, boy? Nice to see you here. It's been a while. So you're doing food reviews now? Who's that guy? Whoop. I got him on my friends list. I can't remember his. Let's see. What the Whoop bit. If you want to see a funny food review, this guy gets obnoxious on it. You know, it's pretty cool. So. But he's the guy's disabled. He's in a wheelchair and he does food reviews, and it's pretty cool. So,
good morning, TCTV. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good.
TCTV, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. You guys see that? Who's at that one? I don't know. I can't remember which company it is, but they're going to start putting internet. I don't know what you want to call it. Satellite systems on planes, because there's planes all over the world. So there should be no reason why nobody can get any internet.
because whatever, you know, there's always a plane flying over somewhere, someplace.
Oh, great. Another reason to jack up the rates when it comes to flying. And you're going to have to pay for it anyway if you want internet. So it's like, it's not like it's going to do us any good. Us normal folk can't afford that.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, it's for the people on the ground. Instead of the satellites up there, they're going to use the planes to broadcast their internet signal because they'll bounce it off plane to plane to plane to plane to plane. So wherever there's a plane at, you can get internet signal, you know, underneath it or whatever.
Is that what they're talking about? Really?
Yeah, they show the commercial, they show all these flight patterns and stuff, and they said there's no reason, and they, you know, they're doing this because there should be no reason for anybody to lose signal if they put it on planes, because the planes are right there. You know, they're all up in the air. So
yeah, but don't they usually cruise at 40,000 feet? That'd have to be a hell of a signal, wouldn't it?
well, it probably wouldn't be any different than one that's outer space sending you a signal back. So, you know, because you're, you know, they're bouncing it off plane to plane, the plane sending it to another plane or whatever. I have no idea, you know. But you don't you get your Wi-Fi signal sent from a tower up to a satellite and then it sends it around?
Right.
So, you know.
Well, boy meets food review makes a valid point where he's saying just point the antenna up there for your Wi-Fi. A lot of people don't realize you can go out and buy Wi-Fi antennas right on Facebook or Amazon, and them things got like a 10-mile range. So that might work.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
That's only me. Boy. Sorry, people, I'm getting messages in the background. That's fine. I can walk you through. I'm going to be doing a how-to video on OBS soon anyway. I get so many videos to get caught up with. I made the mistake, and I'm debating whether to share it with people or not. I'm getting companies just flooding me with wanting to do product reviews. They're sending me free product. That's great. But there's a language barrier. That's the only drawback. There's a major language barrier. And what I've been telling them is, as soon as I receive your product, it's going to take me 1 to 2 weeks before I can do a product review for you. And I'll say, okay, we just want you to do a short video clip on Amazon first before you put it on your YouTube channel. Yeah. So I crammed last night. I got 2 of them done. I got 2 Amazon reviews up there. I was so proud of myself because I just flew through them, you know, less than a minute. And I got them up there and I sent it out to one company. I said, there you go. There's your Amazon reviews. And she said, well, no, don't worry about the Amazon reviews. Go ahead and do it on your channel. And I'm like, you just told me to do it on Amazon first. So in other words, I spent all that time for nothing. That's the problem with the language barrier.
You're doing one for fans and for a sleep machine?
Oh, I got that a long time ago. I've got 4 of these right here now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got 4 of them. Yeah. And anybody that's interested in reviewing those fans for free, send me a message on YouTube and I'll give you the email address and I'll send it to you. Contact the company and you mention my name and they will actually get in touch with you about doing a review. But you got to do the review because if you don't, it makes me look bad.
All right.
That's why I won't give the link to Iron Dog.
No, I got 4 emails. How they want me to? 3 of them want me to do fans. 1 wants me to do a sleep machine. So
it depends on the company. Good morning, Jade.
you know, they want to put money in my PayPal account, so I buy them from Amazon, then do an Amazon review, and then do a video on it. And I said, you know, I left them a message back and said, here's my phone number. You call me. I want to talk to somebody in person. I have yet to get a phone call. So,
well, it's funny because some companies overseas don't do that. Because I had one company contact me and they said, can you go ahead and purchase this and we'll refund you? And I'm like, I don't think so. I wasn't born yesterday. Right. So I said, I'll give you my PayPal. You deposit the money in the PayPal and I'll go ahead and purchase your products and I'll go ahead and do the review for you. You got to lay down the terms. In other words, as soon as I receive your product, give me 1 to 2 weeks. I'll put up an Amazon review and I'll put a review on my YouTube channel. And this company is a big company. They said, okay, no problem. And then next thing I know, I got like $400 sitting in my PayPal. I'm like, where the hell that shit come from? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have swore. I'm sorry. Okay. So I didn't know what the heck was going on. So it's like, okay, that's fine. I did, like I said, I did the reviews and everything. I purchased the fans. I did the reviews. I put them on Amazon. And that's the thing. If you're going to do reviews, it doesn't cost you any money to set up an affiliate account. When you do that, you get 10% of any sale. You've heard me say this many a times. It's worth getting into the product reviews. Those of you that think it's not worth it, I could show you channels that got millions of subscribers and they around like a year or two. That's it. And all they do is stupid product reviews on I shouldn't say China stuff because it doesn't sound right, but stuff overseas. What isn't made in China?
Yeah. I'll be right back. I got to give me a cup of coffee and do a potty break. But go ahead and keep them entertained. That's what I told them. And, you know, and they're sending me emails, you know, Jennifer and Gail. So, you know, I'm thinking, well, are they from China or are they, you know, people from America? Because I don't think there's too many Jennifers or Gails in China.
Well, my recent one was Joyce, so it's like,
Yeah, that might be it. Joyce too. I don't know.
No, I agree with you. The Junkyard. The only reason I'm doing product reviews is if I get a chance to get a free product out of it in exchange for me doing a review, and I get to put it on my channel and have an Amazon affiliate link. The more people that watch it, I get credit through Google AdSense or through the ads, and I get a free product. So it's a win-win for me. That's why I'm doing it. Doing the product reviews is great because you're going to get free product. I'll give you a good example. Logitech, they want to sponsor me, and I'm like, I don't have a sponsor. And I got people pressuring me to be a sponsor. I don't want to do that because if you sponsor, you've got to add a disclaimer to your videos. So that's why I haven't done a sponsorship. But my mouse, my keyboard, I've got 2 mice, 2 keyboards, and it's funny, for free through Logitech in exchange for reviewing them. And the sad part is I had to go out and buy my own camera. They didn't send me that for free. I wish they did. But those of you that are interested in getting like free fans, massagers, stuff like that, if you do want to do reviews, you can, go to Amazon. There's a company called Calm Life. I'll put it in the chat, those of you that are interested. And you can send them an email. And they will send you, you just tell them, it doesn't matter how big or little your channel is. Tell them you're interested in reviewing the products. And you could just say, Fireman told me to contact you, or Fireman CV told me to contact you. So because I told her, I said, I'll try to get some other people involved in this. If they're interested, I'll send you their information or have them contact you directly. But like I said, you get free fans. I don't know how many fans kicking around here from this company. They send me all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'll do the review for the fans, Fireman. By the way, I subbed your channel. What do I have to do? Jade, all you have to do is send me an email. When you do a review, the good thing about Amazon, you can't put a long and lengthy video up. It only has to be about 20, 30 seconds. It could be something stupid. You know, I'm reviewing the Calm Life 9-inch fan. I can't think off the top of my head. But basically, you go, it looks really pretty. It's black. And it swivels 360 degrees. It has a charge indicator. You know, stupid stupid stuff like that. You know, nothing fancy, you know, and you can say, this is really a great fan. It throws a lot of air out. See, my hair's not even moving and it's on full speed, you know, a simple little review like that. And you can upload that video directly to Amazon, and then you can make a longer one. I think some companies, it depends on the company, they want you to do a 2-minute video. Some they want you to do a 5-minute video, and you put that on your channel. By doing that, other people, and you got to use tags and descriptions on your channel. And the reason why, people on YouTube, if they type in review, other companies are going to see that, like they did with me, and they're going to go, oh, I want him to review my product. So you're gaining exposure. That's good. I like that, Grizz. You know, Grizz, it's funny you should mention that. I live in an environmentally friendly area. And I'm not knocking recycling or anything like that. I had to get rid of a little tiny, you young people aren't going to know what the heck I'm talking about, 13-channel black and white TV. And they wanted to charge me $35. Little tiny thing now, very small, $35 just to get rid of that. I couldn't believe it. And then I had a record player. It was a Pioneer record player. It was really nice, top of the line and everything. It worked. There was nothing wrong with it. They wanted to charge me $20 to get rid of that. So I'm like, okay, I got to get rid of the stuff. I took it to the dump and I put it right there. And somebody else came along and, oh, they get all excited. Well, I didn't know the dump charges people to take that stuff away. So it's like, it's a win-win for the dump. They make all kinds of money on that stuff. But anybody that's watching, if you're interested in doing product reviews, shoot me a message. I'll send you a couple emails. You contact them directly, and you'll be on your way in no time. And if you need help on where you need to get started in your product reviews, I can help you out on that. That's not a problem. It's easy to do. But you've got to review the products if you get them. You got to do it within a 1-week period, 2 maximum. I want that coffee cup.
You like the coffee cup? Yeah.
I love that coffee cup. Yeah, Grizz, some of them are like that. Others, they get really finicky about that, and I don't know why. It's a gimmick.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not against recycling at all. I think it's great. It's just so much of an inconvenience.
I have a feeling within the next 5 years, it'll probably be mandatory that everybody recycles in most of your cities because of the landfill space. The amount of room that the landfill take up, you know, the waste takes up.
No, I get that. That wholeheartedly. Believe me, I do.
But then again, people don't realize, you know, you get all these, tree thumpers or whatever you want to call them, tree huggers. Mm-hmm. Oh, it takes up a lot of waste in the landfill. Recycle. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is the truth. Back in 1987, I started working for this one garbage company, and the landfill was like 70 feet above the driveway.
Wow.
By 1993, that part of the landfill had not been used since 1987, because when I started working there, I actually closed that part of it down. But by 1993, it was level with the driveway.
Really?
Yeah. So it had lost, 60 feet, 65, 70 feet in that amount of time.
Wow.
From decomposition.
Right.
And right now, that same landfill has been closed for 4 years, and they've lost like 35 foot of the last part of the landfill in height in the last 4 or 5 years. So
I'm looking at Grizz's comment.
Yeah, tree huggers make great forest food fertilizer. Yeah.
Well, they go overboard with it. My town, for example, they decided to ban all styrofoam products. That's great. Try getting takeout dinner where they use the regular containers and they're made out of paper now.
Yeah.
You better get home fast, and real fast, because it starts soaking through and it goes right out the bottom. I went shopping. they banned all plastic bags. They're not allowed. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I go shopping and I go in there and I get a huge cart of groceries, huge carts. And I get up to checkout and they're going through and she says, do you want a bag for all this? And I looked at her and it's kind of like the here's your sign kind of thing. She asked me if I wanted a bag for my groceries. So, just to mess with her, I looked at her, I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. How do you respond to that? No, I don't want a bag for my groceries. I get a whole cart.
No. What you tell her is no, but I could use a ramp so I can push this cart up in the back of my pickup truck.
Stupid. So she said, well, you didn't bring your own bags. And I'm like, no. She's like, okay, do you want paper bags? And so I'm thinking, it's a no-brainer, right? Paper bags. Good for the environment, right? 30 cents a bag.
Yeah.
They get, I'm like, okay, I'll bite the bullet. And the manager's standing right there next to her. And I said, keep in mind, I'm going to go 400 feet from here and you will never see me here. I've been going here for 25 years. This is the last you will see of me. I'm going 25, 30 feet from here into the next town. And I'm getting all the paper bags because I'm not paying $30. 30 cents for a paper bag. Come on.
Right. So
I do find it kind of humorous because it's like a step back in time. 50 now, my very first job, I bagged groceries and you had to, package so many items within a certain amount of time. And no, that was years ago. Now we're going right back to it.
right.
So I think it's great.
We got this discount bread place, and it's called the Bread Box. And I'll go there and they'll have them reusable shopping bags, the cloth ones. And they'll have those there, but they'll have them full of bread.
Right.
A loaf of pumpernickel, a loaf of rye, a loaf of French bread, some cinnamon rolls and all. And it's sitting there on a shelf and it'll say $1.50 for the bag and everything in it.
Right.
So, and it's all fresh. It's all got a few days left on it. So for $1.50, yeah, I'll buy it all because I don't want to eat all that bread. But the bag, if you go to the store, the bag is $1.99. So you buy it for $1.50, you eat what bread you want, you throw the rest out to the squirrels and the birds, and now you got a bag for, it costs you. So, I've got like 10 of them bags. So
right. No, those are good to have. Absolutely. And it's like Christina says, a lot of people bring cloth bags. You have to do that if you go to Aldi. I like Aldi. Aldi is great. I'm used to bringing my own, bags and so forth. But I didn't know this store converted over to, no plastic.
Yep.
So that was a
dog. How you doing, man? Didn't see you come in. Nice to have you here. Ain't tired of my wife yet? You'll take plastic, yeah. Oh.
Cab 7 must not be up because I sent him a message. Oh, they don't use them in Sam's Club either.
No, you got to box it or whatever. Bring your own bags. That's okay, but usually when I go to Sam's Club anyways, I'm buying in bulk, so,
Yeah, usually it's by the box or something like that.
Sam's Club has a thing that's got, the toilet paper. It's like $19 for, I think it's 48 rolls. I thought, well, wow, that's a pretty good deal. So I bought a couple boxes of them. Then I went to the Family Dollar. I don't know if you have a Family Dollar or not around, but they're
everywhere. They're everywhere.
Not General Dollar, but Family Dollar. So, anyways, Family Dollar, they have 38 rolls of toilet paper, I believe, for $10. And sometimes you catch it for $9, and then I caught it 2 months ago for $8. And this stuff is better than the Sam's Club. I rated up there with almost to Charmin.
Right.
And so when I get it for $8, I buy 3 or 4 at a time.
If I get
Right.
it for, if it's regular price, we get two. But, it depends on when we will go in there and if it's on sale or not. But, I've got one of them plastic, shelf or cabinets. It's got the slide out shelves in it. They're only like 3 or 4 shelves in them.
Mhm.
I got one of them, but it's got 8 shelves in it. So it's probably a foot and a half taller than I am.
Wow.
And we fill that up. That's out in the garage, and we fill that up with paper products. Napkins, paper towels, and toilet paper. And then we just go down the line until the bottom drawer is empty, and then when the bottom drawer is, we start filling it back up again. So it'll take 2.5, 3 months to empty out the toilet paper.
I used to work at a paper mill. I think it took me a year and a half to go through one roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember that the roll of toilet paper is, and it was like this. It was a big roll of toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
But you'd be amazed how many different companies they ship to, and it comes off the same machine, same materials, same specifications, and everything.
Right. We had the Big M paperboard, Palmyra paperboard. We had them down, the same company. They just changed the names. And I used to take cardboard down there, and they'd pulp it and make paper products with it. And I could get toilet paper from them all the time, So
That Echo is on Iron Dog's side, I believe. Shouldn't be for mine. I could be wrong.
What's that?
Chris said there was an Echo.
It might be, but I thought I got mine all up, I thought. So
I'm using headphones, so you shouldn't be getting an echo at all.
I don't hear an echo.
I did. It went away. It's okay.
Sorry. Is it puncher proof? Yeah. You ever heard that song, Fat and 40? Last time I got a piece is when my finger broke through the toilet paper. And man, you don't want none of that. Check it out. I think it's John Fox, I think his name is, and he has a song called Fat and 40.
Who is Rosebud?
Rosebud.
Yeah.
Rolling Hills, Rolling Homestead. How you doing? Nice to see you here. I have, are they in the chat room?
No. They sent me a message. I'm trying to figure out who the hell Rosebud is. What is this? Huh, I never noticed that. Submit retraction under Creator Studio. I never noticed that before. For copyright claims and stuff like that. Maybe I just missed it. Oh well, screw it. Wilden, Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, Rosebud is Farm Boy's wife.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Now I do. Awesome.
Yeah, Rolling Homestead just said it, and I made the connection then when you said it. Yeah. Why wouldn't she call herself Farm Girl?
No, that's good. How come he's not live streaming? Usually he live streams every 10 minutes.
I have no idea. No. Well, you heard what I told him the other day. He said, yeah, his wife's going to start live streaming. He's going to live stream. I said, man, now it'll be 2 dents in the couch.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Yeah.
And they're not farmers, yeah. That's right.
Live chat. There we go.
I'm going to send you something there, Fireman. I want you to...
Oh, God, here we go.
do you have Farm Boy on your Facebook?
I deactivated my Facebook.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm
then.
probably going to reactivate it. I added somebody. I guess I shouldn't have added, and somebody found me, and I got a troll, and I'm like, nope, that's it. I don't like Facebook just for that reason, because once you get a
Right.
troll, it's difficult to get rid of them.
Well,
So
anyways,
I did-
remember Farm Boy
What's that?
talking about his cool experience with him and his friend at the bar and the girl buying him a drink?
Mhm.
I got something I wanted to, I was going to send it to Ben so Ben could see it and then, share it with Farm Boy. But Farm Boy, I got him. He wants me to put him on for, Facebook, but I told Farm Boy he wouldn't like it because me and him do not have the same political views, and my Facebook is totally different than my YouTube, and I am very outspoken on my Facebook about my political beliefs. And he would not like it 100%. I can guarantee that. Like the old Cajun cook said down south in Louisiana, I hot guarantee on that one. So,
he might have got upset over Ben's channel about being a mod. And the thing is, you don't take it personally. It's like I've told Farm Boy before, and I tell everybody, and this is including Iron Dog, and Iron Dog feels the same way as I do. When you're a mod, it's different when you're on a panel. You try to keep up with it. When you're a mod, you just, you don't just sit there and watch for spam in the chat like I'm doing right now. Going along with that, you're typing in, don't forget to hit that like button for our host, or support our host, visit his PayPal, support our host, visit his Twitter page, visit his Google Plus page. You should be doing that because you're supporting your host as well. I mean, being a moderator, you've got to keep up with that stuff. And I explained that to Farm Boy and a lot of other people. And the thing with being a mod, if somebody else is blocked on that channel, if you make somebody a moderator, you're basically getting rid of all of those other people that are in there, because they'll get a message. The person that you've blocked is a moderator here.
yeah. Well, I was at the 802 Vids the other day, and he made somebody a moderator, and I tried to warn him before he did it, and then he did it. Then I made it certain that he understood that, hey, go see my message now. And he went to see my message, and then he took the mods away from that person, and they went ballistic. So, started calling me all sorts of names. And I said, see, I told you. They come in all nicey. And then, when the carpet got pulled out from underneath his feet, he got upset and was, it's you, Iron Dog, it's you. And I said, it's right. Now quit being a person that you are and quit being a person that you ain't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's no reason for Farm Boy to get upset over Ben's channel, being a mod or any comment that I made, because I'm not trying to bash anybody. It's just if somebody says, can I be a mod? Make me a mod. Can I be a mod? Make me a mod. Can I be a mod? Make me a mod. That's a red flag right there. It doesn't matter who it is. If I did that with Iron Dog, I'd never be a mod,
Yeah.
When somebody has to ask, you wait until they ask you. I have never asked anybody to be a mod on their channel ever. They've asked me, and when they, it's a big responsibility. It really is to be a mod, because they're asking you to look out for their channel. So, I didn't mean to, I sent Farm Boy a private message. I didn't mean to offend him. If I did offend him, I apologize right now, right here. And I will get on his live stream and apologize to him if I came off the wrong way or he took it the wrong way. Because I don't want to offend anybody or upset anybody. When I'm a mod on the channel, because I'm on the panel, I'm just watching the chat. That's all I'm doing. But if I'm not on a panel, I'm constantly slamming or spamming, I guess you could say, like I was saying earlier, support our channel, hit that thumbs up button, stuff like that.
Well, I was in a chat room the other day, and somebody said, hey, you want to be a mod? And I flat right there told them, said, hey, unless you absolutely need me, Consider somebody else that's better suited for the job, because I don't know if I can be here all the time. And if I can't be here all the time, I'm not any good for you. And if I'm not any good for you, there's no sense of having me. And besides that, I'm a mod in like 40 other channels. And
Right.
it's hard for me to mod all these other channels, let alone take on another one. And
Well, it's not a matter whether or not you have time to be on that person's channel. I'll give you a good example. Cab Sevens and Green Bay Wackies. I'm a mod there. I can't be there all the time. But the thing is, you know, if you're like, well, no, I want to keep my mods to myself. I only need 5 or 6 mods. That's all I need. I have gone into Cab Sevens and Green Bays, and there's been no mods. I've been the only one. So it's like, wow. And my time is limited. I can only be so many places at once. So even if you can only be in there for 5 minutes, I've gone into Cab Sevens and Green Bays, and there have been 20 mods in the channel. And somebody would get on there and start using profanity. And I'm like, what are these mods doing? Really? But sometimes the chat goes so fast you can't keep up to it. So if you can catch it, that's even better. You know,
yeah, by the time sometimes you click on it, it's already up to the top, and you got to chase it down before you can, before it goes any further, So
right. Well, it's like I never asked you to be a mod for my channel. I never asked you. You never asked me. I just made you a mod. And I'm like, if he complains, then I'll remove him. If he doesn't, tough shit. He's a mod. Again, I used the S-bomb. Sorry about that.
That word I don't mind, because Google doesn't care about that. YouTube doesn't. They care about the F word. They care about the N word, the slang words, and so they don't care about the S word, So, or piss. They don't, but they do care about the F bomb. I know that for a fact. So,
Grizz, no matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody out there that's a hater that hates you, and you don't have to do a particular thing wrong. There's somebody out there that can't stand me. I guarantee they're sitting in this room right now. If they're not, that's fine too. I've got no personal beef with this person whatsoever, but they can't stand me. But the thing is, they go behind my back and they go to other channels and they start talking crap about me. I'm not going to get into specifics or anything like that, but I'm on a lot of channels, and I'll go to a lot of channels and I'll say, this person's a moderator here. I'll unsubscribe from that channel. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm not going to send that channel owner a message saying, this person's a mod here. I don't get along with them. I don't want nothing to do with them. I've unsubscribed. I won't even do that. I don't want nothing to do with the channel again. The way I look at it, and I'm not trying to make myself better to be better than anybody else. I've got 6,500 subs. I didn't get them by going sub to sub channels or anything like that. I've got them the old fashioned way. I earned them because of my content. And if somebody that has, and I'm not trying to sound conceited, if they only have, 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or even 4,000 subscribers, and they've got that person that I don't get along with as a mod, I'll just leave, because I can support other channels that I want to be with, like Iron Dog 64's channel. I'll support his channel.
Roland Homestead wants to know if you'll mod for them on their live streams, 7 p.m. on Saturday nights. So 7 p.m. Central.
I'd be happy to. If I'm available, absolutely. Yeah, if I'm available. I can't make any promises.
I don't know what Saturday's going to bring their rolling, but if I'm home, no, I'm not going to be home Saturday night. We're going to the food auction, so yeah, I'm not going to be home. Now she doesn't know, but as of yesterday we were, so we don't know yet. Okay, so my sister-in-law doesn't know if she wants to come over and do that. So if I'm not doing anything, Roland Homestead, I'll come over and hit up your channel and check. 7 o'clock Central, so that's 8 o'clock my time. And Grizz 270, you're not the only one, because she doesn't. I don't think I like Brian 1 2 3 4 5 8 too much either. So Suburban Hillbilly, because she's into rescue dogs and all this other stuff, and she doesn't like the way Grizz talks about cats and kittens and Chinese food, so and dogs. So but some people don't understand joking is joking. So
right. your live stream, Roland Homestead, you're talking about your channel, Roland Homestead. You're not talking about Micro Homesteader's channel. You wanted me to be a mod on. I still
No,
need
it's
to
great
get.
on
What's that?
he wants you to, great. It's on Micro Homestead channel.
Oh, it is.
See?
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
think I'm
still
subbed.
banned. So
I don't think I'm subbed to that. I still get to get the Roland's because he does jellies and stuff like that. I haven't had the opportunity. I've been so darn busy.
I know I want to see that dandelion jelly.
That might be pretty good.
It looks like honey.
Roland Homestead, are you using pectin in that when you do the dandelion jelly or not? I'm just curious. Because I do a lot of canning myself. I just don't do the videos on it. Micro Homesteader's channel. Yes. Where is it? Is that the one with the 153 subs? I think it is.
Probably. Yeah.
If it is, then I'll. Yeah, you use pectin? Okay. Roland is. Thank you, Jade. I'll get you back. Just bear with me. Roland Homestead, that's the one with the 153 subs, right? I'm assuming.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, I just want to make sure before I subscribe.
The Roland Homestead or Micro?
Micro.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I tick the bell on Micro Homesteaders. Trying to keep up with all this. Well, that's the thing, Grizz. You know, people get so offended so quickly nowadays. You know, you are kind of like, and I shouldn't say it. You're kind of like old marker. You say it like it is, and you know your jokes are funny, and a lot of people don't understand where you're coming from in the chat. You know, it's kind of like when you made the comment about the cats, and I didn't know you had an alternate account. And I think I timed you out. I can't remember. I felt so bad for that. And yes, Grizz, I know I'm going to pay for that. I'm just waiting for it. I don't.
You mean the Alp 270 account?
Yeah.
Well, you know, people, they get mad because, you know, he says we use kittens for finger puppets. But last night I made the same joke towards all the baby chicks that he's got. I said, hey, Grizz, can they be construed as finger puppets? And he said they sure can. But you didn't see anybody say, oh, that is rude, that is nasty, that's naughty, that's not nice. Nobody said anything about chicken, but they get a little upset about cats. You know?
Right.
So.
And I supported you, Jade, just to let you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat, and I'm getting messages besides that. Wow. Yeah, and that's the other thing about being a mod that's difficult. Every channel's got different topics, and you have to conduct yourself accordingly, depending on what channel you go to. So I've got to be, okay, I'm in this channel. Do they allow swearing? Because there's some channels, anything goes. And then there's other ones, you can't even use the word, use the S word. And then there's other channels, it's like, okay, whatever. You don't want to use the sub word or subscribe. You can't use that word. You've got to use boss support. It gets confusing.
Paranormal Mama, nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever.
Roland Homestead, it's going to get difficult. The more people that you get, the more difficult it gets. And when you add social media to it, the bigger you get, it gets even more difficult. I know it is for me. Even at 1,000 subs, Iron Dog's, what? You're over 1K easy.
Yeah, almost 1,500.
Right. Even for Iron Dog, he's only got 1,500, and I got, I don't know, 6,800 or something like that. You know, it doesn't matter. As soon as you hit that 1K, it's hard to keep up with everything. It really is. Sandy K, how are you?
I thought I was already showed you Channel Love there, Paranormal Mama, but evidently I didn't, so now I did. So
Yeah, Junkyard. I don't go to many live streams. I think I go to 5 live streams. That's it. I visit a lot of channels, but I will not get on live streams. I don't give people second chances. If I get on a live stream and it's really vulgar talk and it's disgusting and stuff like that, that's the last time I'm going to be on that panel. If they have a particular topic, like I'll give you a good example, but I won't go into details. They wanted to talk about ideas for making your YouTube channel better. So I'm like, I want to be part of this. This is great. And I didn't ask. They invited me once they saw me into the chat. And I get in there, and the conversation lasted for about 5 minutes. It was off topic, and it started getting vulgar. It was the last time I unsubscribed, and that was the end of it. Because I don't want people to associate with me with that. I'm not saying I'm better than everybody else, but I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't understand why people that don't have content keep screaming for, hey, sub me and I'll sub you back. Well, if you don't have content, what do you need a sub for one thing? You know, you're not getting nothing for it.
No. And Grizz is right. He's absolutely right. If you have no supporters, and it's sub to sub, everybody thinks you hit that 1,000 the sub channels, you get that 1,000 mark, and then you do this, and the money just rolls in. You don't have to have videos or anything. Just get 1,000 subs. You sit like this, and the money comes rolling in. You're in for a rude awakening if you think that's what's going to happen. You have to have channel content.
When you got to have 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time, they think, oh, I got to watch 4,000 hours of stuff. You know, I got 1,000 subs and I watched 4,000 hours of video.
Right.
No. Your stuff's got to be watched 4,000 hours.
Grizz is absolutely right. Hey, Roadside Dan. Grizz is right. Why sub if you're not going to watch the content? It's all about numbers.
You're right.
And a lot of people just starting out, I've had this conversation multitude of times with TCTV, Mystic Angel Christina, because we talk almost on a daily basis, if not every other day. And we talk about this all the time. Don't let the thumbs up and the thumbs down, don't even pay attention to that. If your subscribers go up and down, don't worry about it. The numbers will take care of themselves. I'm not saying I don't care about subscribers, but if you have a good enough channel, good enough content, then it'll take care of itself. It takes a long time. What's that?
Roland said he was watching your channel last night.
Mm-hmm. Grizz. He has such a...
Grizz knows he can't write the word, so, you know.
He's got a way with words. He really does.
I know.
That's what makes
Nana in Cooking Crafter Corner. How are you doing? Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever.
Okay. Roadside Dan, you said your videos stink. Okay. Everybody looks at my channel and they look at how many subs I got and they look at my videos and say, oh, everything looks great. A year ago, my channel did not look like that. And if you go back to my very first video, and I do, and I cringe like anything, we all start out at the bottom and work our way up. You're going to put out some crappy videos. I lost count how many I put out.
Huh. You lost track on how many what you put out?
I'm sorry?
You lost track on how many what you put out?
How many videos?
How many crappy videos you put out?
Oh, yeah. I look at my first videos. I'm like, oh, my gosh. Did I really do that? Wow. It was... But the thing is, the very first video that I ever created, the very first video, and I know people are going to think, you know, I'm tooting my own horn. Very first video had to be my worst video ever. And it was long, drawn out. I think it's like 17 minutes long. And it's just absolutely terrible. It's a terrible, terrible video. Now, I published that video in 2009. Every single month since 2009, that generates me $300 a month. Just that one video that I hate and I want to remove. But because it generates that much money, I can't remove it. I just can't. And you know, I cannot duplicate what I did in that very first video. I just can't do it. I wish I could. And I think that it was somebody on your channel. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was in your chat. Somebody was saying, Fireman, what happened? What's wrong with your channel? Why haven't you made any videos? And this person's got something like 1,000 videos, and they've got like, I think it was like 500 or 600 subs, and they got like 1,000 videos. And I'm like, you're critiquing my channel? I've only got 60 videos, and I got, you know, I've got over 6,000 more subs than you, and you think you're better than me. Okay, that's fine.
You read what I wrote. I'll read it for you in case you can't read. I know how many crappy videos he made, all of them.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely. And
I think Junkyard thought it was funny.
I think the biggest thing with being a video creator, if you're on YouTube, you got to have a sense of humor. If you do not have a sense of humor and you take everything to heart and seriously, you're not going to make it long.
The easiest way to get 4,000 hours of watch time is go out there and live stream and promote your videos when you're out there live streaming. When you got a live stream going, say, hey, if you guys haven't seen my videos, I just posted a video yesterday. I posted one the day before, and I posted one 3 days ago. Go ahead and watch all them if you aren't doing anything.
Study boys, do not fall for the, oh, I got to get on Facebook. I got to get on Twitter. I got to get on Twitch. I got to get this. I got to get that. Did nothing for me. You know, like I said, not to be conceited, look at my numbers. And I just got on Twitch, Google Plus, and the rest of all the crap, with the exception of Facebook, 2-3 months ago. And I still got all these subs. What counts is networking, tags, descriptions. I still need to do a how-to video on that. If you don't have tags and descriptions and you don't network, what I mean by networking, right where you're at right now, you're getting out there, you're getting known, you're getting exposure. Go to as many live streams and chat as you can. And it's like, hello, everybody. How you doing? Get to know people. Networking is very important. That's why originally I came here because, you know, I just wanted to support Iron Dog. I like this content. Now, because Iron Dog's a friend, I'm here to support him. I'm not here for networking. I'm not here for exposure. But by me being here, people look at my subs like, why the hell's he over at Iron Dogs? Because he's a good friend and I want to support him. So if people associate with me with Iron Dog, that's a good thing. We both make each other look good. He supports me and I support him. It goes hand in hand. Networking is important.
Well, Grizz, that's pretty nice. You only have Facebook for family. I thought we were brothers. And I'm not on your Facebook. See how we get treated? Jeez. Here you come into my home. You show me all the love in the world, and then you don't put me on your Facebook. I just don't understand it, Grizz. But you probably got Fat Boy and Big Steve on it, though, don't you?
Yeah, where is Big Steve anyway?
He was here this morning for a little bit.
Was he? Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's 3 hours behind us. He was probably just going to bed as I was coming on. So, or he was probably still up when I was coming on. So
I'm impressed you're still up. I can't believe it. And I sent Cab a message, but he didn't get back to me. So he must be sleeping.
So I was going to get off here at 10 o'clock, but I'm going to get off at 10:30. So
I don't like, you know, I love helping people out. I love critiquing their channel and stuff. I enjoy doing that, but I don't like doing it on a live stream.
Cab, Grizz says I'm too liberal for him. Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know,
I don't even know what liberal is. So.
I'm looking at Roland Homesteads right now. He is so far more advanced in his channel than I did when I first started out. I just got my crap together less than a year ago, and he's where I'm at now. So, Homestead, you're right where you need to be. And I see you're using Canva, which I just started using myself, and it makes a big difference.
Good morning, Alexander. Nice to have you here. Zombie Cab sub and don't sleep. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Yesterday when he got off the live stream, he said he had to go to bed because he ain't been to bed yet. So.
He's like Green Bay Wacky. He stays up really late.
Oh.
Roland Homestead, if you want to, buddy, and anybody that's listening, I should be saying this, but I'm going to say it. Sign up for TubeBuddy. Don't pay for it. At the end of the 30 days, they're going to basically ask you if you want to spend the $40 to upgrade. Say no. And within 1 to 2 weeks, they're going to send you a lifetime subscription offer instead of paying the $9 a month, I think it is, or $7, whatever the hell it is. TCTV is currently going through that. Now, she was paying a monthly fee. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. And the thing about that, and I won't touch on it too much, if you get TubeBuddy, in my honest opinion, is virtually impossible. I'm not going to bore everybody, but I can show you. TubeBuddy will put you in the one, when somebody goes searching for a particular thing, it'll put you at the top of the search rankings if you have your tags. And that's a good thing about TubeBuddy.
All right. Well, Alexander says you're another good guy there, Fireman's TV. Road
Wow.
said Diane deleted TubeBuddy.
You're trying to get your tags together, and I'm noticing a tiny difference. The thing about your tags, I'm sure you know this, Grizz, if you change your tags and your descriptions on your videos, unfortunately, the change is an instant. It takes up to a month sometime before they show up. You know, like Grizz's. I'm looking at Grizz's right now. His videos are phenomenal. I like the idea that he can actually sit out there next to the fire and stuff. I'm jealous of that. I can't do that. I would love to do what he's doing. His backgrounds are phenomenal. His thumbnails are, I mean, everything's perfect.
He wants to know what a lifetime of TubeBuddy costs.
I think it's $40 if I'm not mistaken. It's worth every penny, especially if it gets you up in the search rankings. Let's see. I'm looking at Grizz's right now.
By the way, Junkyard said I put 2 tags on my pickup, didn't notice anything different. Junkyard, did you notice, I don't know if you've noticed it yet or not, but license plates are pretty much interchangeable. Their holes all fit the same thing. So you can take license plates off in your vehicle and put them on somebody else's because the holes all match. So that makes, doesn't that make that so it's they're interchangeable? That's what I always thought. If the license plate would fit on one and it fits on another, it must be interchangeable.
Mm-hmm. Grizz 270. The only thing I could say on this are your tags. They're phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with your tags. You want to max out the amount of tags that you could possibly put in there. And the thing about it is, if you sign up for TubeBuddy, it's free. It doesn't cost you a dime. It will suggest the tags that you should be putting in there, and that allows you to get to the top of the listing. What you did right here by putting your name in there, that is critical. I can show you, I kid you not, multiple YouTube videos, and they copied my tags. There's nothing wrong with copying somebody else's tags, and my name's actually in their tags, and it gives me double exposure. But you want to fill this as much as you possibly can. And TubeBuddy will show you where it ranks on the search list as well. I'll stop picking on Grizz.
Junkyard seems to agree with me. It's cheaper just to put one plate on one vehicle and take it off and put it on another vehicle. It's a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper that way. Yeah, it is. So you get caught. And I got a son that used to do that all the time. So. A lot of people don't realize it in the state of Michigan. If you put a plate from a pickup on a car, they'll know that right away because it's a total different kind. The plate itself looks different, but it's the way the numbers are and the letters are. So a lot of people don't realize, oh, well, I'll just take it off my pickup, put it on my car. And next thing you know, the cop pulls it, whoop, turns on the light. So, yeah.
Grizz, I would continue, but I don't want to take over the live stream and bore everybody.
Yeah, and by the way, there, Junkyard,
doesn't that insurance paper that's in your glove box, won't that fit in the other vehicle's glove box too? That should work.
Let's see.
I have a YouTube free video.
I'm going to do this real quick. I got to remember how to do it, though. I'm so slow. Where is share screen? There it is. Okay, just to give you an idea real quick, Riz, and everybody else, what TubeBuddy can do for you. Like, I'll give you a good example. Like, if you want to check oil in the car, you see where I just put check oil in car. All I did was, I'm dyslexic, hold on. If you wanted to check oil in your car, and I just put in checking oil. Now, unfortunately, checking oil's in there, but I'm all the way, I show up on the first page, it's number 5 or number 6, something like that. And that's out of over 500,000 views. And I show up number 6. So that's pretty impressive. But if you wanted to check, like, I don't know, antifreeze, this is why it's important. Like, I just put checking antifreeze. That's all I did. I'm number 2 on the list. This is what TubeBuddy will do for you if you're using the correct tags and descriptions. Not only that, if you use Canva, I have a tutorial video on my page that shows you how to create icons like this. It's stupid proof, and you can create your own thumbnails. This looks a lot more professional than this one, or this one, or this one. Which one would you rather click on? Number 2, which is mine. So you got to use tags and you got to use thumbnails. It's very important. But let's say you don't want antifreeze and you want to check coolant. I'm just giving you guys an example real quick. So if you check coolant, I'm still number 2. But that's out of 78,000 results. I'm number 2. And again, by looking at all these thumbnails, which one would you want to click on first? So this is just to give you a little example. I'm not going to tie up this live stream by talking about my channel.
Well, before you do that, put it back up there.
Oh, you're going to make me put it back up. Okay, fine.
Yeah, because I tried to stop you before you go on Homestead. I want you to put in dandelion jelly. See what that comes up with. D-A-D, D-A-N-D.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, dandelion jelly.
Mm-hmm.
This is all your dandelion jelly. This is a nice picture. And of course, this is clickbait, and it's a nice looking picture. It works out perfect. But I don't see Roland Homesteads on here anywhere. Here's the thing with TubeBuddy. This is what you do. Okay. You do this with any of your videos. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to do dandelion jelly homestead, okay. Paranormal Mama, I will get back to you in a second on OBS, okay? What you want to do is use your filters. If you want to get to the top of your search rankings, you got to get TubeBuddy. You use the filter, and what you're going to be looking at is when you look at your filters, you can look at the most views, the most comments, the view count. That's what you're going to be interested in. Now it's going to sort your search results. 1 year ago, this got 27,000 views. So this is the most important. So what you can do is click on this, and if you have TubeBuddy installed, you're going to scroll down here, and it's going to show the tags here. You see this copy too? You copy these tags, and you can apply them to your own channel. But then on top of this, you're going to go to the next channel that has like 24,000 views, and you're going to copy their tags, and you're going to add that to your channel. This person is number 1 right now, and they have very few tags. Did that help? I hope it did.
Junkyard, I found one that you were interested in.
Just a second. Let me bring it up. You see it? Checking gas
Checking gas.
right there. Well, you wanted to see checking gas, so.
But that's just to give you an idea of what TubeBuddy can do and what tags and descriptions and having nice thumbnails. People like me don't want to spend the time looking at channel descriptions. That's why it's important to put that, like Grizz, do what Grizz 270 does on his channel. He will actually tell you what the video is about, and he will put it on his thumbnails. Everybody wants that. They don't want to have to read the description. They're lazy like me.
Right.
I'm bringing up OBS. Come on, you piece of garbage.
I can't even imagine, Duffy. You did see the guy with the hose hanging out his tiny, didn't you, there, Grizz? He was checking his gas. Who was it? Two Broke Girls or whatever, that show. She comes home and she says, man, my feet are tired. I had to walk 3 miles because my car broke down. He said, what's wrong with your car? She said, technically it didn't break down. I ran out of gas. I said, didn't you check the gas gauge? She says, yeah, but it's a liar. One time the gas gauge didn't work. I drove for 3 days before it finally ran out of gas. Today it didn't say, it said I was out of gas and I ran out right then. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you get better
Okay.
writing descriptions. Yeah.
Paranormal Mama. Basically, if you're looking at my screen right now, instead of doing a live stream, and I'm not knocking you, Iron Dog. See, Iron Dog likes to keep things simple and basic, kind of like what he's doing right now in a live stream. Or you can do what OBS users, and you can add all kinds of flashy bells and whistles and make things look really nice and appealing. This is what I use when it comes to my live streaming and so forth. It's a fancy thing. I've got other things implemented. It shows my latest subscriber, which is Chris Sims, whoever that is. If somebody tips or gives me a super chat, that will show up in here along with their name. If I have the music playing, it shows the current track in here, and the chat shows up in this area here. It's an on-screen chat, so people can see themselves on the screen. So all it is basically more fancier. It's eye candy. That's all OBS is, but it allows you to step up your game and separate yourself from other channels.
My vertigo's kicking in.
What's that, bud?
Then my vertigo's kicking in. You know, with the flames going by. Then you see me, I was going like this.
No, Paranormal Mama, you don't need a green screen for it. Not at all. Not unless you're going to have yourself on camera. And if you want to do a green screen, that's another topic. That's easy to do. Grizz 270, I've got to get better at writing descriptions and tags. There's still a lot of videos I don't even have tags on, let alone descriptions. So I've got to do the same thing.
That junkyard says that screen that you had is not for a junk to look at. He'd be on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yep. OBSproject.com, I think, is the link. You could just type OBS in a search and it'll take you to open. I don't know. No, I can't even remember it. I need more coffee. I think it's obsproject.com. But you don't have to use it with a green screen. Now, the other good thing about OBS is it will work in conjunction with Google Hangouts. Yes, it does work with any operating systems. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, Grizz, there is, if you have TubeBuddy, it will, if you go to Creator Studio, it'll remember what you typed in last. It's OBS project. Thank you, Christina. It's obsproject.com. Oh, I'll put the link in. Thank you, Mystic. I appreciate it. I'm going to put it right in. That ain't it. What the heck? Oi. Give me a second and I'll put it in there. It's using TubeBuddy is very easy to use. There's nothing to it. But you got to use that in conjunction with Canva. And Canva allows you to create thumbnails, and Canva is 100% free.
Well, good morning, Kevin. Nice to see you here. He got to spend more time with his employer today. They wanted to have him there for a little extra time. Little family time, Kevin, a little bonding, was it?
There we
That
go.
was nice of them to invite you to stay over and, you know, have a little family chat. You got to spend Memorial Day weekend with them too, their firemen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
It was nice of them. They wanted them all to spend Memorial Day weekend with them. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Well, at least the better looking twin is here.
He's always been here. So,
Let's see. Here we go. Oh, no problem. If you want to know anything else, or anybody for that matter, send me a message. I'll help as much as I can. I don't claim to be an expert like Iron Dog does, but I'll help you as best as I can.
I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Sounds like me. If it's not broke, I'll break it.
I'll show you how to break it. I'll try to figure that one out. I just bookmarked it. I will actually save that. A lot of times I bookmark something or, you know, I put it on here and save it, and I go to get off. I close everything out before I do it. Can you see him now, Kevin?
There we go.
Seven blessings. Hello.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Kevin and Grizz are having a problem. They're seeing each other. And neither one said they blocked each other, and they looked on their list and no one's blocked one another, but they can't see each other.
Okay. Really? They can't see each other. Are they subscribed to each other?
They say they are.
Unsubscribe from each other for about 2 minutes and then resubscribe and hit the notification bell and try that. Because we had to do that with Tab 7. He was having a problem with somebody too, and he never blocked them.
Huh? Yeah, you can't even see him in the chat room. That's what you're talking about. So, yeah. Oh, no. Grizz can see Kevin, but Kevin can't see him. So,
That's weird. Let's see.
that's funny. Stay a little while. We'll treat you nice. We won't treat you like the scum we think you are. Yeah. Gremlins. That's right. Yeah, you can talk behind Kevin's back here. That's why Grizz went and did L270 so he could actually talk to Kevin in the chat room.
Okay.
It's just funny how come you two can't do it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I wish they'd fix things, especially the banner at the bottom.
Yep.
That would be nice.
Right.
It's just, it's irritating if you're on a panel. And it's Google Hangouts, which Google owns YouTube. So I don't understand why it wouldn't be working, but whatever.
Think it's peekaboo. Then there's Alp.
Nice. Alp's my hero.
Yeah. From the planet Melmac. Alp.
Well, that's part of the problem. These younger people don't understand when Alf 270 makes these jokes. Nobody gets it.
Right.
If they grew up during the 80s, they would understand the name, and the comments go to
Here,
hand in hand.
kitty. Alp, leave the cat alone. Yeah.
Yes. Google owns YouTube. Yes.
That's what ALF stands for, alien life form.
Okay.
You remember the movie Howard the Duck?
Oh my God, that was dumb.
Yep. But that was out in the 80s. That was pretty funny when it came out. It's stupid now.
Mm-hmm. No worse than Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah, I know. Google owns your soul.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, we're going to be getting off here in a couple of minutes. I hate to do this, but at 10:30, I got stuff to do. Everybody else has got stuff to do. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Go ahead there, Fireman, and tell everybody about your channel.
My channel has just about anything and everything that you could think of. For me to tell you what it's about, it's like next to impossible. The best thing to do, just visit. Anytime, Alexander.
I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Yeah, I watch that stuff every once in a while there, Junkyard. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do. If it wasn't for you, I'd have no reason for being here. I want to make sure you guys all stay safe. God bless each and every one of you. By staying safe, just give yourself an out, keep yourself alert. If you're on the road, and that's where a lot of the accidents happen. If you see a car coming at you, give yourself a half a second. Just be alert. That's the difference between life and death. It's the difference between head-on collision, and it's the difference between catching it in the back bumper. And I was a truck driver for years. I've seen it all. I've seen them come across the line. I've seen them come over the medium. I've seen them come over the barrier walls. I've seen them drop off from bridges. So yeah, if you just alert, it'll save your life, or maybe the life of somebody you love.
Mm-hmm. So. Unless you drive a 72 Pinto, then you're screwed.
Yeah, just make sure you're faster than the car that's coming up on there. We don't have to worry about you hitting the brakes and stopping too fast, because Pintos never had good brakes. So
I don't think you needed brake. All you needed to do was tap that little back bumper, and that's it. It was over with.
Oh yeah, that's why you had to be faster than the car that was behind you.
Pretty much, yeah. So, thank you for having me on the panel.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Anytime.
I'll be on here tomorrow, but it won't be for very long, just for an hour, 2 hours maybe. I got to be out of here by 9:30. So, but I'll probably be off in here by 8:30 in the morning, because I got to load the car and hook up the cart and stuff. So we got to be there by 9:30. I got to leave here like 9:15 to get there. So,
right.
But I'll be on tomorrow, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do, and I appreciate all of you guys and your comments. You make me laugh, have fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks again. Take care, everyone.